Hello, I'm Freezing Inferno, and welcome back to Let's Play Bionic Commando, Elite Forces. You kids voted on what commando you wanted, and the majority wants the Lady Commando. Well, your wish is granted. As for her name, well, there were a few, but I'm just gonna name her after the biggest Bionic Commando fan I know. Shoutouts, yo! So we've got a bunch of exposition about our mission. We've got to rescue Commander Joe, who is not super in this game, unfortunately. Find out about the Albatross Project, stop the Avur army, and get home in time for tea. Your standard fare for a Bionic Commando game. I mean, there are a lot of elements in this game that, well, are taken from other Bionic Commando games. And there are a lot of elements that are brand new to this game. And there are a lot of elements from previous Bionic Commando games that are not included in this game. We'll be going through all of those as we go along. But for now, we've got our map screen. We can either attack Area 1 or move to a different area. Might as well attack. Pick our weapon. Pick our decoder. And down we go. So our heroine here can shoot her bionic arm diagonally up or straight up. And we can shoot our particle gun like so. Now, Bionic Commando, the gimmick to this game is that you don't have a jump button. You're supposed to get around by using your bionic arm to swing and pull yourself up onto platforms. And you may think, well, that's heresy! No jump button in an action platformer? What madness is this? Trust me, it works. Bionic Commando games are really fun. They've got really good designed levels. And they're extremely challenging. Now, you see here I picked up a cartridge. And those things let you level up. If you get enough, you get an extra hit point. And believe me, you're going to need hit points, because this game can get kind of tricky. You're going to take a bunch of damage, like there. If you hit a guy's head with your feet, you take damage. This game gives you 3 hit points, a lot like the regular Game Boy Bionic Commando that came out in 1992. The NES one, you started off with 1 hit, but you could level up fairly fast. You can level up fairly fast here too, so it all works out. And this little winged thing here is a 1-up. You're going to need those! Oh god, are you going to need those? Thankfully there's a very easy way to get them, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. This is a communicator room. You see it's red, so we need to use the red decoder to talk to people here. And hey, it's the male Bionic Commando. Dr. Clawlets comes and said would have won if the male commander won, but he's telling us about a new element, the sniping minigame. You're not going to see this too much, and well, it's really only for, like, bonus health and junk, but it's interesting, I suppose. It's something new, so props to you guys for trying something new. And we can try it out right away. But let's tap enemy lines and get a clue. A missile site. Don't tamper with control modules, eh? Now select lets you change your weapon or decoder, like if you brought the wrong decoder to this level, like if it required a different color decoder, you could just change it up and actually get a hint, because you need to get the hints in order to open the boss door usually and beat the level. Well, let's do some sniping! Alright, so we're just gonna shoot this guy. Holy shit! That's a little visceral for a Game Boy Color game. Then again, we're talking about a game whose first console iteration had the final boss's head explode graphically. Yeah, that really happened. Look it up. It actually happened. I'm not making that shit up, and it was incredible. We're pretty much done with Area 1 here. Just gonna get off here, shoot some guys, get some bullets. Now, I can't pull myself up to this area with the barrels on top, but I can just do a quick swing off to get up here. And they give you more health, like, just in case. Anyway, it's time for our first boss. The missile site. We've got this really big ray gun looking thing that just shoots fire at where you are. It's really simple. Just pull yourself up at the right time, take a few shots, pull yourself up, and it's dead in no time at all. With that, Area 1's complete, and we have the energy recovery pills, which heal you. I'm going to be using them quite a lot, trust me. We might as well save. This is the first Bionic Commando game to allow actual saving. NES 1, you just had continues. Game Boy 1, you just had passwords, but... Well, let's go down to Area 2. Taking our new energy pills right along with us. So this area is a little more complex. We got spikes, which they don't instantly kill you, but without a jump button, unless you're near something you can grapple up to, they're gonna kill you pretty damn quick. Also, you can hold up or down to look, well, up or down, which is helpful because you're on that teeny tiny little Game Boy screen. Always good. Now, there are a few little secrets to be had in these big open levels, and we're about to find a little one right now. We could go to the right there, but instead, I'm going to go down here, where there's seemingly nothing, but you do a well-timed swing and you can get here now. Just pull yourself forward to the barrel to get past that gap, and we get a big cartridge container that levels us up and puts us on the fast track to getting another level up and getting 5 hit points. Damn, we're doing rather well for ourselves. Just be sure to come back to the left here because that's where the communication area is, and, well, you don't want to miss that. So what does the boss have to say? A helpful hint on how to drop down through platforms. Very useful. I really wish that the other Bionic Commando games had such a thing, but they don't. And tapping into the enemy reveals another interesting tidbit. How to use an elevator. Because, you know, I don't know how to use an elevator. It's a good thing I tapped into that enemy communique telling me how to use an elevator, or else I'd have been screwed! The great thing about going into the comm areas is that all the enemies respawn and they drop more cartridges for you. So you could grind if you really wanted to, but it's not that necessary, I guess. For some reason that guy didn't drop a cartridge. I don't know why. Regardless, up here is where we enter a base. This isn't the boss, it's just a base. We still need to open that door, though. So we're inside, there's a big telephone right there, and wow, it's a good thing our commander told us how to drop down. Or else I wouldn't have known to do that. But you had to, and the elevator, which, well, it wasn't required of you to tap the enemy lines and realize how to use an elevator. Honestly, how hard is it to figure out how to use an elevator in a video game? Not that hard at all. Which, coincidentally, is what this area is. Not that hard at all. We're just starting out. It's being fairly easy. This game does get pretty tough later on. And I know, I say that a lot. Like, Super Ghouls and Ghosts or ActRaiser 2, I say, oh, this is gonna get really hard. And then I sort of, like, do well at it, but trust me. You just trust me on this. This game gets difficult. Not yet. Not for a while yet, but it will. I'm just gonna ask you to believe me on this. But this area, this area is just simple. You can just go through here and get a bunch of cartridges if you really want. I've already leveled up, so at this point it's just stacking, but be sure to go left, because there's another communication area right here, and you're gonna want to open that boss door. Because this place is gonna help invade, but we have to destroy it by destroying the reactor, which is a thing you do quite a lot in the other Bionic Commando games. Like, even if there's a boss involved, you have to destroy the reactor. Sometimes you don't, and in this game, sometimes you don't have to destroy the reactor. Sometimes you have to kill the boss instead, but a lot of the time, you do have to blow up a reactor, and it's really not that complex when you get to it. It gets a little more harder as it goes, but nothing too bad. And here we are, the boss area. And we're being ambushed by Alpha Platoon, a never-ending stream of guards. Only that one gives you a cartridge. The rest just nothing. Otherwise you could just stay here for half an hour and be level maxed out at your levels instantly, like level 90. If this game went up to level 90, then you really only get like 8 HP, something like that. So it's pretty good. All you gotta do is worry about when the beep comes, that turret's gonna fire, and these guys up top will drop down on you. Other than that, plug at the reactor and it'll blow up just like this. Nothing to it, huh? Well, we have the key card now, which is useful in exactly one area in the game. It's just really a forced progress thing. Well, we're going to save again. Excellent. And next time we're going to go after that truck. We're going to go after Area 3 and probably Area 4. Until then, I've been Freezing Inferno, and this has been Bionic Commando Elite Forces. Bye.